This is what I got the house looking like. This is the room that I stay in, as you can see. Here's the bathroom. Those are all the scented candles. I've been trying to kill out the smell of the house. This is Malik's room. This is Malia's room. This is the master bedroom. I can't carry these things down the stairs by myself, but these are what I gotta bring down. I already emptied out all the drawers and got rid of all the bags. I can't carry that down the stairs by myself. This is the master bedroom bathroom. This is the jacuzzi. This is the stand-up shower. This is where the his and her sink belongs. That's where the toilet belongs, but they pulled it out and put it over here. This is, once again, the master bedroom still. This is the master bedroom walk-in closet. This is where the love making happens, where to keep the bed at. There's the his and her sink that was pulled and ripped off the wall. This is a couch I cannot bring downstairs, but I'm not going to move it anyhow because this big ass heavy sink is balancing on it. Here's my fire extinguisher. Keep one handy in the house. Here's the linen closet. Big ass linen closet. Going downstairs. The police broke into the house and they damaged, instead of breaking one glass, they decided to break all the glass. So that's why I have that taped up there, and I got a plywood on the other side. Here's the computer room. In this room you see these bags. These bags are garbage bags, by the way. And this is basically where I've been dumping garbage bags. But I got a lot more garbage bags that I dumped inside the garage. Here's the computer room, as you can see the condition. And there's my wall going into the garage, a plastic bag. Here is another open closet, double doors. They decided that's the way it should look now. Those are the double doors. As you can see, they're both on each other. Here's downstairs. Bathroom, another bathroom over here. As you can see, sink, toilet was taken off of the toilet, and towels were ripped up off the floor. And ceiling and everything was ripped up. And the vent is not working, as you can see. It's not going on. Here's where the kitchen is. This goes over there, and then I had cabinets wrapped around. I don't have cabinets. The dishwasher was ripped out the wall. It's over there. Here's the sink. The stove was pulled out of where the stove goes. These are the lines for the stove. That's my cleaning products. I've been cleaning, mopping, sweeping, you name it. Those are my batteries for my 2 cars. I've been charging them. Here's my stove. I opened this window, let some air in. Here's my cabinets that they ripped off the walls. Oh, the floor looks nice. Been sweeping and cleaning and mopping. Here's one of my tables, just in case somebody comes to my house, they could eat and I could eat. You know. Here's my bullshit chandelier right there. Half my wall taken off. Here's my other chandelier way up there. Okay. And we just got out of the dining room. You already seen the kitchen. Me and my dad bring the refrigerator I bought, touchscreen, Wi-Fi, computer, TV, you name it. I need to replace the water filter. Ice maker, cold ice, cubes ice. Here's what I got in there, almost absolutely nothing. My survival pack. Here's my, what you call this, pantry cabinets. Hey, you can see down to my basement. Okay. Here is my other dining room. My washing machines and dryers. I got 2 washing machines and 2 dryers. Here's my fireplace. Yeah, you can see over there, my garage is on the other side of that plastic wall. Here is my area for laundry. That light doesn't work, as you can see, and you can still see the water in there. And here is my garage. Those are all the bags I threw all over there, packed up. Tools and stuff, and 2 vehicles. And motors to open up my electrical 2 garage doors. Another side door that goes in if you want to come into the garage through a side door rather than use the main door. All my tools and stuff over here, which I gotta eventually go through this and get some more tools for my job. These are my project cars that I don't have the money to finish them. I'm a mechanic, so I can fix them. I just need the parts. Okay. And then we go into the backyard. Here's where my backyard is. I just had the grass cut. Go out through the main entrance. We're done in the house. We're leaving right now anyhow. Oh wait, let's go to the basement first. Now you can see what I did by myself. All of the work I did by myself. And here's my basement. I've been packing up stuff and putting them all in the basement. Took me several hours to do this whole entire house, but I did it. I left little entrances so they can get to the water in case they're going to put the water back on so they can fix whatever the water leak is. I left some spaces so they can get to my boiler in case they want to test my hot water. And I left some space so they can get to my AC unit and heat unit because I have central AC, central heat to heat up the house. I got 2 of them. I got one in the attic and one in the basement because the house is very big. It takes a lot to heat it up in the winter and a lot to cool it off in the summer. I have 2 commercialized ACs outdoors. I'll show you that when we get outside. Which feeds from outside, goes in through these vents, and cools off the house. The heat comes from inside through the gas lines and warms up the house. So we're gonna go outside. Mind you, I said my grass is cut. And here's my garage, my driveway. I have my Toyota Corolla, my Honda Civic, my Honda Accord, and my truck. And my girlfriend's car. Alright. And this is outside. These are my two AC units I was telling you about. Thing one and thing two. And that screen goes to that window. And here's my side yard. I have 3 yards. I have a side yard right here. I have a backyard, which you already saw. And then I have another big side yard. Yeah, that's the house. I can't wait to put you back on the road. And I can't wait to get you back on the road. You already drive. I'm not worried about you. Here's my yard. And where when the beige meets the white, that's not mine. So from all the way, that's my door on the floor. But all the way over here, if you go to over here, you go way over here, right here, and you go all the way down, and you go to the left. That's all my yard right over there. That's all my yard over here. Alright, so let's get up out of here. I gotta get this tree removed. This one leaning. I gotta get this out the property. I gotta call up somebody. Take that tree out of here.